Well, Game 9 of Dream11 IPL between Rajasthan Royals and Kings 11 Punjab. Well, how well both these teams have played their respective opening games. There was top class hitting, there was superb cricket. So let's start with Rajasthan Royals first. Sanju Samson was magnificent in the opening game against Chennai Super Kings. He repeatedly taunted Piyush Chawla and Ravindra Jadeja over the fence. He was a top-class batsman. And then there's the 18-year-old Yashasvi Jaiswal. Well, he is very talented and has a lot of potential in him. So Yashasvi Jaiswal will open with Steve Smith again. Well, maybe Josh Buttler might come in. Well, the absence of Buttler puts additional responsibility on Steve Smith, as he is the only experienced guy in the top four. Well, Buttler coming in means there's either Miller or Tom Curran must go out, and I expect Tom Curran to go out if Josh Buttler makes his way in. And then there's Robin Uthappa. Well, Robin Uthappa is a superb player, but he's batting at 5, remember. So this is my top 6, my Rajasthan Royals top 6. There's Yashasvi Jaiswal, Josh Buttler, Sanju Samson, Steve Smith, Robin Uthappa and David Miller. Now this top 6 is good enough to score 180, and I'm definitely sure about that. And then there's Rahul Tewatia at 7. There's Riyan Parag. Well, if your top 6 fails, now don't expect Riyan Parag to come in and score runs. So instead, I would bring in Mayank Markande in place of Riyan Parag. He's a leg spinner, remember, and see how he goes against KL Rahul, Mayank Agarwal, Karun Nair and Glenn Maxwell. And then the bowlers to Jaydev Unadkat, Shreyas Gopal and Jofra Archer. So this is my Rajasthan Royals team. Now let's move to Kings 11 Punjab. Well, to start with, KL Rahul was absolutely sensational against Royal Challengers Bangalore in the opening game. He was superb. Seems like he's enjoying the captaincy. The responsibility hasn't affected his batting so far. So KL Rahul, Mayank Agarwal, Karun Nair, Nicholas Pooran and Glenn Maxwell. So this is my top 5. Now there's Sarfraz Khan. Well, I still didn't find any reason why Sarfraz is playing ahead of Mandeep Singh. Personally, I would like to see Mandeep Singh in place of Sarfraz. And then there's James Neesham, the Kiwi, who is a decent player, can bat and bowl well as well. And then there's 2 leg spinners in Murugan Ashwin and Ravi Bishnoi, who can only get better in Anil Kumble's presence. They're really top class bowlers. They had a good day against RCB, remember? And then the 2 fast bowlers in Mohammad Shami and Sheldon Cottrell. Wonderful bowler is Sheldon Cottrell, and Mohammad Shami so far have a very good tournament, remember? So this is my Kings 11 Punjab team. Well, RR have scored 216 in the opening game. CSK have scored 200 in the same game at Sharjah. So maybe 200 again. I don't see 200 again, but something around 175, 180 would be really competitive. So expect a tight contest on Sunday at the Sharjah Stadium. Thank you.